Today, I want to talk about something that we don't really talk about that much: the in between. Most days right now aren't dramatic. They're filled with the grind. They make it hard to get up and keep pushing because you're not sure if you're actually making progress or not. You don't want to quit, but the mundane makes you bug out just a little bit. It's that place where you're not drowning, but you're also not thriving. And let me tell you, as much as I am no stranger to very high highs and very low lows, I'm no stranger to the mundane either. I catch myself wondering, is this really all there is? Am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something? And then right behind that comes all the guilt. I can't complain. I'm not overly stressed, just a little bit stressed. I mean, I'm tired, but it's fine. Sometimes I hope nobody asks what I'm up to because I'm so embarrassed about how uneventful my everyday life is. These are the days where nothing is falling apart, but nothing spectacular is happening either. It's the place where you're not who you used to be, but also not who you want to become either. A lot of days I wake up, I'm not in the 5 a.m. club, but I'm not a night owl either. I grab my cup of coffee, put some protein in there. I start chipping away at my to-do list. 4 hours later rolls around, and I've definitely made some progress, but nothing huge. And so then I just keep pushing. I do my workout, nothing that feels uber cool. I come up, I do some dinner, spend some time with the family, scroll a bit, head to bed, wake up the next day, wonder why in the world my back hurts, and then I do it all over again. Anyone else had a stretch of days like this lately? Yeah, me too. There's a deliberate gap between what my mind says that it wants and what's actually happening. When I try to take a step back and think about all the things that are happening, why the mundane things are happening, all the feelings that are attached to it, I'm often reminded of something my mom says. My mom says, most people live like this, and so does she. It's not about being spectacular, it's about finding your use in the everyday thing and finding good in that. This whole thing reminds me of the trending era gratitude. Just think on good things and great peace and purpose will come to your life. Don't get me wrong, I think gratitude is absolutely phenomenal and there's definitely a great place in life for it. But for me, it's not fixing, it's not hitting that underlying issue. What I feel is not a lack of thankfulness, it's a lack of presence. Let me explain. When I am thriving, what do I feel like is actually the root of my happiness? When I'm hitting those lows, what continually brings me back? It's the lack of loneliness. Now, before you say, Hannah, I am an introvert. The last thing I need right now is more people in my life. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that deep understanding, the feeling of being known, of being loved, continually supported, no matter if you're at that high, the low, or just in the mundane. Ironically, that's the same thing that brought me through some trauma and kept me grounded during some of my highest highs. I can be going through the muddiest of challenges and feel absolutely on fire. And I can also be achieving what the world deems as success and feel absolutely empty. So it makes me ask, can I achieve that same spark in the mundane things? I think the answer is yes. And quite honestly, no offense, it's not a gratitude thing. This is altogether something different. So it makes me ask the question, what is it and how do I keep it going? I literally want to stand on top of a rooftop, jumping up and down, screaming and yelling, waving neon flags, fireworks shooting off behind me because this matters so much. It's God. It's always been God, and it will always be God. Before you check out, I get the hesitation. I know. I've been there. I've literally been in a place where I could not believe that God was real. He just felt absolutely absent in my life. And if that is you, you're not alone. Hang in there. I got you. This is just not that conversation. That's for another time. Today, I'm talking about the mundane, the constant struggle that feels like it shouldn't even be a struggle. The thought that says, if God is real, how does that even help this? Imagine finding the perfect someone, the one that always makes you feel loved, consistently seen and supported, known, genuinely known, the one that is there through it all, you know is going to stick it through it all, who's there rooting you on, your best cheerleader, your ride or die, the one that will actually encourage you to do the hard things that will make life better, the one that just makes life good, whether you're in a high, a low, or the boring middle. That's God for me. Right now, life isn't fancy. It's not bad, but it's wearing. I'm reminded of the thing that makes everything all good, that makes it all worth it. I am so truly blessed to have found the thing that makes the in-between not just survivable, but good.